pedals. Do we pick them with our ears, or do we pick them with our
It's me, Baxter.
eyes?
And Jonathan. Casino guitars, come at your face about pedals one more time.
Pedals, your favorite
thing to talk about.
You love them.
Well, I just don't know anything. I mean, I feel like stupid sometimes because, so what I do when I look in the pedal selection case, at Casino Guitars, Guitar Center, Chicago Music Exchange, I'm just looking at the colors. I must be the only person that does that.
Ooh, pretty pink.
That's what I do. I'm like, ooh, that's a pretty one. That one's got a zany name to it. That must be the cool one.
I think everyone does that.
Wait, what?
I think that if pedals were all little gray boxes with no colors and no designs, everybody had the same three pedals. or we would, or you would maybe have a totally different pedal setup, right?
I mean, okay. I've always wondered that sort of because I walk up to a show, even when I go to yours, you have a really cool pedal. Where it looks
badass.
Just look, yeah.
It is
pretty. It's kind of
badass looking.
It's not bad. It's more like a Barbie play.
Well, it is. That's true.
It's more like that badass.
I've got Barbie
Trina
plays
Zans,
together.
Flames, and you have put Barbie play.
Yeah, more than one. Good God, it took forever.
Have you done that for your daughter ever?
No, I was yes, for my daughter. Gotcha. God, your last one. We had the Barbie Dream House for Christmas this last hour.
I can't. I mean,
It's like a million pieces.
they look fun though.
I mean, I guess it is, but there's an elevator. There's it's nicer than my house.
So you're saying?
And it's the same colors as my pedal board.
Your house now is pretty darn neat.
It's okay. It's pretty good.
No, it's okay. So you're saying that a lot of these guys, you included sometimes, it is an eyeball grab at first.
I do, and I think that different style, different looks get trendy, and then people jump on it, and you buy them.
How weird, really?
Well, okay, here's a case in point.
So out of this.
At one point, I thought those were the way huge. Not now they have them the smaller ones.
Yes,
they used to be the big square boxes, and they're tall, and they're kind of they just had very stylized, right?
Yeah, they're
and I was like, oh, I gotta have all those.
Those remind me of the tower computers. Remember those?
Yes.
So you got all this extra bass so I can put stuff in it.
But it was just they were just awesome looking because at the time in my brain everything else was Boss stuff and kind of plasticky looking.
And now you're pretty much boutique pedals. It seems like a lot of.
I think I thought Wage was boutique, which it was.
It was right,
but not once Dunlop kind of took over.
It's like Mesa Boogie was a boutique at one point.
Yeah. I still, by the way, I think Wage pedals are amazing.
They are. It's what's the one that Joe Bonamassa used for a while?
The overrated special or whatever.
Thank you.
He I think he helped them design that or whatever.
It was a cool pedal. I remember playing those. Yeah. I was like, this is a cool pedal.
It's pretty cool.
It's fun.
The mini one at one point.
So if I want to get into pedals,
yes,
do I just go with my color palette, or do I need to come with a design scheme of what I want it to sound like?
Here's the thing about it, right? So let's say that you decide, and here's where I think people get crazy. Let's say that you decide that you like a blues breaker style overdrive. You can pretty much go find whatever aesthetic you want.
Oh,
and color. And some people I think get into the whole my whole board's going to be black, or my whole board's going to be white, or my whole board. I had one that was all blue at one point.
That's ridiculous.
Like Carolina blue.
Let me back you up for a minute.
Yeah.
Not Duke blue? I thought you were a Duke fan. Don't comment to that. Let's back up a little bit. So you're saying you find the sound you sort of want, like a blues breaker.
Yeah.
Then you find the color sort of scheme that you like.
Right.
So are you almost saying that all these pedals kind of sound the same?
People are angry typing already. No. I mean, yeah, kind of.
I mean,
everyone's got their own tweak, right? Everyone's got their own little, and yes, some of them I think do sound better or more hi-fi. But I mean, really, if we're all being honest with ourselves, they're pretty darn similar.
I've noticed that some too. They are all slightly different. Like I've played. I'm not the pedal guy again, but I've done a few videos where I've broken down sort of the Klon ones, and it's hard. It'd be hard pressed to be like this $4,000 to $6,000 pedal sounds so much better than this.
Well, I mean, some have unique features, right? I could change the order of the two pedals, or it's these two circuits together in one enclosure, or
going into debt.
Yeah,
and that's the unique feature that comes with the Klon purchase.
But I mean, I just they're not that similar. My guess is, especially if you were a hobbyist, right? And you just do it because it's fun and you love doing it.
Okay,
surely you're gonna buy what you think looks cool.
Now this is the other thing this is the other thing I've noticed with you pedal people too. Like you
pedal.
well, it's
You people. What does that mean, Baxter?
it's like pedalism.
Pedalism.
It's
Pedalist.
But I've noticed like the people that have like the great boards, you have to be really careful at changing anything. It seems because like once you have it set up, I've seen we've bought boards that are perfect,
Amazing.
and we've had to take and there's people that set their boards off to be put together by pedal board people.
People doing like, XTS or like,
I don't know what that means.
like a big,
or
like
flu flop.
right.
That
Blah.
flu flop. The company.
What's the like LA pedal board design? There's all sorts of companies, and they have the little zip ties where the
It looks
cables run
amazing.
through.
But let's say you want to change this one. I don't like this drive anymore. You're kind of screwed, right?
I mean, like I don't do that degree, but like I do plan mine out. So I'll think about it. I will lay in bed and think about, God, if I put the petty drive back on.
See, I'm trying to think about ways to trick my wife into like doing things she doesn't want to do and won't feel proud of. But but you're sitting there thinking about pedals.
Is it gonna ruin my board if I put the tube screamer before my Klon variant?
Well, this ruin my wife's political career if this ever gets out. That's what I'm thinking about. I gotta put the clown suit away.
It's probably fine. Consenting adults, right? Consenting adults.
I mean, not always. It's consenting. She's like, get away from me. That's the nature of my marriage. No, but let's say you want to change something. Do they have things like pedal placeholders?
No, but I think they should.
Like the
Dummy pedal.
Yeah,
Derek said we should have dummy pedals where you could just.
Because he's not a pedal guy either.
How much would a dummy pedal cost though?
I feel like you would buy like a set. So
Okay.
that would be sort of based off of like the basic Boss, the basic Strymon shape. So the most populars, and that can kind of then you get into some of the boutique dummies that are similar.
I had built a board, knew I was gonna switch out a pedal, and didn't really have anything I wanted in a certain spot, or like maybe had a pedal coming, and I just put a dumb pedal that made no sense there, and didn't even like put power to it sometimes because true bypass just go through just to connect it. So I didn't need a longer cable, so it didn't look funny for like a week or two until I got the pedal that was going to live there.
I get that.
I think a lot of people do that. I have a placeholder pedal.
Is living. So it's a placeholder pedal.
It's a placeholder.
What, is it a small stone?
Could be. No, God, no.
It's like
The all stone. It's that big.
I want the old ones. It's just so funny because when you plug it in, you're not playing it at all. Your guitar tone just gets like sucked away. Oh, my Fender Twin sounds like ooh, yuck. I remember doing that just for giggles a couple of years ago. I was like, I'll just put that back in the box and go in its storage a little place.
Yeah, I mean,
pedal detention.
but like a Matt, we talked about before, like when you back in the day, if you wanted a Strat, you just went and bought a Strat, like in the '60s, right? Or like there was no Player and Player Plus and Zentera and blah blah and blah blah and Custom Shop. This is a Strat. Like, so imagine if there was a blues breaker, there was a fuzz face, there was a tone bender, there was a tube screamer, and a clean boost,
Delay, reverb.
and then
Well, I guess that.
a wah, and then everyone just had the same.
Well, I do like, and I'm not huge into pedals, but I do love when we get like a huge pedal shipment in, or we get a bunch of pre-owned ones. Like, it's fun. Like, I don't get to play with them that often. I just like to look at them. It's like M&Ms.
Well, I mean, so many companies will do stuff like this, right? So like our buddy Tom Tuga has the Aegis. This one is purple. But you could get this in like pretty much any color. The Aegis.
I was thinking the AI Oasis too.
Oasis.
That's a whole other video.
You can get the badge color you want.
That is cool. I didn't even know this was a Tone Tuga pedal.
That's a Tone.
I just thought it was something else. I didn't know he did purple.
He does all sorts of things.
What a weird guy.
And he just did a run of like minimalist ones.
Man.
So I mean, I feel like
I realized what that was. I was like, you can't ever tell what his stuff is. Oh wait,
bass, treble, volume,
he just died. Yeah, never mind. He died.
Like when the JHS pedals came out, they didn't have any writing on them. Sort of like orange amps.
Yeah, so
and so like I feel like that became a thing for a while. But all these things are just trends. So I think people like the way they look, and then you sort of look for that aesthetic. The tall enclosures became a thing for a while.
So I think in sort of summation,
Yes.
before I go off on a rant about something entirely different, because I feel like I have to. It's in my mind. I can't get it out. It's like a wormhole of like I have to talk about this. Just get it off my chest. But in summation, it really does matter what it looks like to most pedal purchasers.
I think if we were like had enough free time and money, and we could pay someone to take a bunch of boutique pedals and rehouse them in plain gray boxes, and then brought in dudes with big pedal boards and said, "Hey, pick out the things you like," I bet it would be drastically different. from what's on their actual
That's what
board.
you take. Go do that. Do that yourself. You should like blind taste test yourself. You can't do that. That's a lot of it.
It's hard to do. It's hard to do it if you're not somewhere where somebody set it up for you, right? But I
do like a
guarantee-
blind pedal board thing where you wear like little glasses that block you off here, and like you're pressing things like which one sounds the best. It is hard, isn't it?
well, they're
Guitars too. Same with like we'd all be playing just Telecasters, like those ugly butterscotch blonde things.
Well, I know that you're out watching TikTok instead of guitar videos.
Yes.
Which is probably for the best. But there was one not long ago where Tom Bukovac goes to some shop in Nashville, right? And they set it up. They have this switcher behind him with pedals, and he can't tell what they are.
Oh Lord.
And like they go to like these really iconic ones, like a real Klon. And he's like, and then they do like a real blues broker. He's like, my God, that's wrong. That's all sorts of wrong. And it's just really hilarious.
Yeah.
And his favorite was like the new like little mini like Nobles, and it was like, okay, it's the best.
That makes me happy too. Now back into my rant. We're gone. Thank you for joining us. Click like, subscribe.
That was it. Hit the bell.
I said detention at one point, right? And then my brain just went as well. I was thinking about detention's a really weird thing.
Yes.
Like let's say, so it's like, hey, your kid messes up at school. Like we've all been there. You've been in detention probably before.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a thing. But it's like, hey, your kid messed up. We're gonna try and keep him a little bit. It's like, okay, well, what do you do? It's like, he's messed up. We're gonna keep him a little bit. Like, okay. Like, what, did you talk back to? Yeah, he talked back a bit. We're gonna keep him. What is he gonna do? Is
In fact, this is getting really dark.
we're just gonna keep him in this room. He's just gonna do nothing. He's write notes or something. And it's kind of like it's like training. It's like a little prison training. I feel like it just seems like a weird.
Center.
It's a weird concept of punishment. I don't get me wrong. I'm a big believer in punishment. It's like make him do something.
Yeah.
Like make him go clean the bathrooms and stuff. Like, I'd say attach them to the sanitation or like the the utilities team to go like actually take care of the school.
Well, that was a thing for a while, right? Like having to clean the erasers and the board and do junk for the teacher.
Well, the school my kids go to, which I really like this, like they have their own little kitchens and stuff in their classrooms and stuff, and it's a public school, but they all have to clean it themselves. They have to take care of the room themselves. There's not like a maintenance person that comes here and cleans it. This is very much like the Asian school.
Clean up after yourself. I like it.
Teaches the kids so when they come home, hopefully they won't be the disasters that they are. They understand when they leave trash on the floor.
I like that.
Magical mommy or person that the government of school hires, picks it up. I don't know. Nothing to do with pedals. I just thought it was a funny thing. Well, think about detention right when I said that word.
I always thought suspension was an odd.
Oh yeah. You're in trouble. You can't come to the place you don't want to be.
That you hate. But I mean, I guess it's predicated on the fact that your parents are going to punish you.
But what if your parents work too? Like
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone.
Well, and I mean, I think it'd be like your parents are so irritated they have to find something to do with you that they're going to put the hammer down.
Back to school is what I'm going to do to you.
But now the in-school suspension, that sucks because you just sit in a room all day. I had that a few times.
I think it needs to be like
ISS.
Yeah, God, that is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That's before ISIS was a thing.
That's right.
It just needs to be like, you make him do something. I don't know. Just sitting there like, we're just going to keep him for a bit.
We just had to sit in there. I don't remember what we had to do though.
Weird.
Have vivid memories.
Make him run laps. I don't care.
The basketball coach was the ISS teacher.
Ooh, that's cool.
Well,
anyway, thanks for letting us talk for that was an extra minute or so there. I apologize. I just got excited.
that's perfect.
I went down the rabbit hole of detention. It just confused me.
Detention, pedal detention,
And I'm okay. Punish those kids away, but that's just it. Maybe we should refix that.
battling.
Bring paddling back.
Bam.
Nuns. I want nuns at every school.
Oh God,
Yes.
that just makes me think of the horrible scenes in 1923. The little Yellowstone.
I haven't watched it yet, so I haven't seen it.
The nuns, beware the nuns. They get what's coming to them. Though.
Maybe. Oh, this is nice to hear too. Thank you. Well, Sharon.
Just saying.
Okay. Go watch. Thanks again. Peace be with you all.
Yes.
And to all a wonderful, lovely